Welcome to the chair.
I literally had to go through to get to this moment. But I remember as a child, and I'm so sorry, y'all. I said I wasn't gonna get emotional, but I declare and decree this healing. I declare and decree this deliverance. One thing about it, if I'm gonna do this, I have to receive it first to be able to deliver somebody else that's going to be willing to sit in this chair. Not even that, to be able to deliver y'all that's watching. So, as a child, I went through certain things, and molestation was one of them. And like I say, a lot of people don't know. A lot of like close people that was connected to me don't know. A lot of friends that was connected to me don't know because I carried this smile. Sorry, y'all. But I carried this smile. I kept myself up. And like I said in the beginning, like God allowed me to just put it behind my mind so it wouldn't be a burden on me, because sometimes when people go through these things, they can literally go out of their minds, like fall into depression. I thank God so much every day that wasn't my testimony, that's not my testimony. Like, I thank him every day that I can walk and not think about these things. So yeah, as a child, I was molested. It was by a family member, and it was nothing nice. Like, I went through that a whole year. And sometimes we have to understand that molestation and rape are two different things. Now, I was touched. I'm gonna say that I was touched as a young girl, like in ways that a young girl should not be touched. Nothing was nothing that sexual and that crazy happened to me, but just touching, period. Like, no little girl should be touched in no area that she do not supposed to be touched in, period. So, that's what it was. Like, and like I say, by family members. And I just feel like this is a time where we have to let things out, because these things are happening. These things are happening every day, every second of the day. Like, and it's in home. And we try to hide stuff. We're trying to put this stuff behind us and sweep stuff under the rug when it happened in house. But really, we don't understand that as we continue to grow, as our young girls continue to grow, like, they're carrying this. This is one of the reasons why they're broken. This is one of the reasons why they can't open up, and they so closed in and you can't get much out of them. This is one of the reasons why they walk around angry and walk around with hatred and walk around with bad energy. Like, this is one of the reasons, because your kids are crying out but just don't know how to come to you, because maybe they felt how I felt as a kid. Maybe they felt like, if I was to tell, I would get a whipping. Or maybe they felt like, my mom too mean. She don't really talk to me. Every time she talked to me, it seems like she angry. It seems like she had an attitude. That's how I felt. So I did not feel, I just wasn't that comfortable going to my mom and sharing with her what happened at the time. As a matter of fact, I did not feel comfortable going to no one. I just kept it inside all these years, and last year I released it. So, like, I felt like it was just so much going on. And like I said, I thank God that I did not go into a depression in that moment. I just thank God that, oh Lord, that just grace and forgiveness even came out of that moment, because that's where I received and learned that I knew how to forgive. And I'm gonna get to that part. But yeah, like, I just felt it was just so much. It was so much. But I just knew him, and I used to ask God, I'm like, God, why? Like, why me? But God had to show me so many things. Like, why not you? Why not? Like, now I can use you. Now you can say what you say, and they can see that stuff ain't sweet. They can see that because you look nice doesn't mean that you haven't been through hell, or doesn't mean that you haven't been through nothing as a human. Like, I'm human, y'all. I bleed like y'all bleed. I'm not here to be perfect. I make mistakes. Like, I'm just like everybody else. So you know, I used to ask God all the time, like, you know, why me? But why not me? Like, I have a purpose. I have a destiny. This is one of them. I had a vision. This was the vision that God gave me, because in order for me to release it, with Him knowing that I'm not this person where I'm just going to broadcast everything. I'm this private person. I'm a loner. I like to be by myself. This is the only way. Not saying this is the only way, but in this moment, in this season, this is the only way. Why? Because the coronavirus, you know, social distance, and a lot of stuff is going on where we can't go to certain events to even share these things. So why not do it on the camera? You know, why not share it with the world? So, you know, God created a space where I can open up and I can talk to you guys, and I can be honest, I can be real and transparent, because one of the biggest things that I want on this channel is transparency. I'm not gonna sit here and fake it till I make it, because that's not what it is. I've never been that type. Like I said, I just always kept it together. Like, I've always been a strong one. I just always knew how to keep it together, like, period. So, you know, like I say, I encourage any young girl that's going through, that's being touched, go out and say something. Find a friend that you can go to open up, to release these feelings, because I'm sure you walking around with bitterness. I'm sure you walk around with anger. I'm sure you cannot trust people, or you cannot be loved like 100% how God want to love you, or want to pour into you. So, you know, reach out to somebody and share it. And again, if you are being abused, like, there, you can seek help at 1-800-69-ABUSE hotline. Call them, let them know what's going on. Like, open up, pour out, and let them know, like, what's going on. Like, this is a season where there's no more hiding. God is revealing things. He's wanting us to reveal things for so many reasons. And one of the reasons is for us to be delivered, but also for other people to be delivered as well. And I received so much from this, because at this day today, I look back and I'm like, you know, yeah, I did go through it. I went through it a whole year. But God still get glorified. God still get the glory, because at the end of the day, this person God is so amazing. It's so amazing how He works. Because in 2014, the person that did it was able to come to me, and I was able to embrace him with love. Like, that's still my family. That's still my family. I still love him. Like, we have to understand that we're not here to wrestle against flesh and blood, but against, you know, spirits, and y'all know where I'm going. But we're not here to wrestle with the flesh. And that's just what it is. But I had to really mature and understand that Bible verse, because I would literally, like I say, walk around with hatred. And, you know, I understood that, so I knew it was the spirit that was in him that did these things. So I can love him as a person. I can love him with the love of God that God showed me, or even installed in me. Like, in 2014, I was able to see him, which I've seen him several times. Of course, that's my family. So I was able to embrace him. Like, I was able to love him still, like, regardless of whatever. Like, I was just able to show this love. Like, this is how God loves us. Regardless of what you did, like, I forgive you. I was able to pour in him what God had poured in me, without feeling hatred or bitter or anger among him or against him. And I just, like I say, God gets so much glory, because He's seen the God that was in me. He's seen an example of God's love and forgiveness, like, through me, literally. Example of God's love, like, I had to show it. God had told me, it was so crazy, because God had, it's so crazy, before He even gave me the word, before I even seen Him and was able to embrace Him, God had already told me, like, you're asking me about the fruits of the Spirit. You're asking me to install these things in you. But I need you, the main one you're asking me about is love. I need you to show me how you will be an example of this love that you asking, that you begging me to pour into you. Show me an example of it. And He was like, because I've been showing you my love for the longest. So show me what I have been showing you. So when I seen him, I literally had to embrace him with that love, because it's like, there's no way I can walk around and move in a sense where I'm the opposite of what God is. If I'm saying that I'm His, if I'm saying that I'm His child, so God was like, I need to see that. Like, I literally need to see that. So I had to show him that. I had to show him that this is how God loves. And of course, you know, God started to pour in him. God started to make him want to be thirsty for the word, wanting him to be thirsty for ministry, or whatever it was that he was trying to, you know, get into. God worked in it. He worked around it in so many ways. It was a whole life, like, moment for me, because God showed me that it really wasn't about you, Taquisha. It was about me. Like, I'm not saying that I'm the type of God that sit here and set these things up for these things to happen to you, but I'm the type of God that will literally cause something that looked terrible and later on show you, like, this can be you. I know you said bad in this moment, but later on it's going to get better. I promise. And God is not a God that he would lie to us. He keep his promise. He'll promise keeper. So I just have so much faith to know that even through this situation, like, so much greatness come out of it. And I knew I had to share it because I get so tired of people think that I'm just growing, or that I'm just up here, I'm just a strong person and stuff like that, which I am. I'm not degrading that, but I want to show y'all, like, I'm human. Like, I've been through things. I went through other stuff that I'm going to share on this channel. But I feel like this is a time where God is saying to his people, how are y'all saying y'all gonna be a reflection of me when people don't even know what I have done for y'all? God is like, how can y'all get out what it is that I don't bring y'all out of and share to the people so I can be glorified? How? Y'all, we really not moving like that. Honestly, as church folks, we're getting these testimonies. We are allowing God to move in our lives. We're allowing God to do certain things. And when he do it, we glorify him in that moment. But after all, we sit on these testimonies. We sit on these stories. We sit on certain things that happen to us, and we hide it. We no longer want to bring it up because it triggers an emotion, or it triggers some things that we no longer want to talk about. But God is at a place where he's saying, this is a time where I need y'all to release. In order for me to pour in y'all, I need y'all to release. There's no way I can pour in y'all if y'all filled up with all this stuff that's causing it so hard for me to get in. How can y'all say y'all want to be filled? How can y'all say y'all want to be poured in, but the things that y'all telling me to snatch out, y'all are comfortable. Y'all don't want me to snatch it out yet because y'all don't even want to share it. Y'all don't even want to open up and tell people, this is what I've been through. Not knowing that, okay, so what? You grown. You've been through it. You human. It's a life experience. We all go through things. Some of us go through different things. Some of us go through some more traumatic things. But we all go through things. And the thing is, God is willing and wanting to pour into his people. But we so full. My God, we are so full to the point where how can we? What can he pour in? Mothers, check on your girls. Because I was a girl that felt like at the time I could not talk to my mother. That I could not trust nobody at the time to share this with, because I just could not. I just felt like it wasn't the time. I felt like, of course, it was going to be told. I honestly felt like I was going to get a whipping if I was to say anything. And that's just me being honest. Like I say, I'm going to be real on this channel at all times. So as a child, that's how I felt. So talk to your girls. Let them open up to you. Ask them questions. Give them wisdom. Educate them. Listen, no man should be touching on you, especially in places that they should not be touching. Period. No man. Honestly, like, have these one-on-one conversations with your girls, because if you never do, then a girl will always think that, okay, maybe this guy, like, he want my attention. He like me. So she may feel like that's okay that he rubbing on me. Like, that's okay. That's probably what they do. No, that's not what they do. No man should be touching on you. Period. No man should be touching you in no areas that they should not be touching. Period. So again, mothers, please, I'm so sorry, y'all. But I'm sorry if I be so serious. I'm so passionate about the things that I share on this page. Like, it's something that I be so touched by, so serious, because these things is happening. It's happening, like I say, it happened to me. It's happening in our families. It's happening in home where, you know, people is really not sharing these things. They're really not open, and they don't feel comfortable. So again, I love y'all. I pray that you guys have a restful and peaceful night. And I pray that God really show you guys that releasing bring forth healing. And of course, this channel will show you that healing and deliverance will come forth. There will be tears on this channel. So make sure you guys bring your tissue, because I'm sure you guys will be crying as well. So again, make sure you guys turn your notification bells on. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you like, share, and comment down below on how you feel about the video, on, you know, what you picked up on, like what questions you may have. I'm just here. I'm super excited. And again, thank you guys so much for joining me on this night.
Hey, wait. Before you leave, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and comment down below on how you feel that the video went. You can comment topics that you may need help on, that you may want me to speak on. Just make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys turn on your notification bells so you can be notified on when the next video will be posted. Again, thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.